Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. Today on Positively Kelly, I'm going to share with you one man's journey of helping the homeless through his portable veterinarian practices. Okay, there we go, in the streets of California. This is Dr. Stewart. He's seen a lot in 20 years of practice. But his most rewarding work has been since the Great Recession that hit in 2007. Many people had to surrender their pets to local shelters because they had become homeless, and it was heart-wrenching. Now, this led Dr. Stewart to want to help, and he wanted to show his son that it was important to give back. So one day, he took his son with him to a local soup kitchen to see if he could examine the pets of the homeless. He knew right then that this is what he was going to be doing for a long, long time. Now, the need was so great that last fall, the doc set up a crowdfunding page to raise money for the expenses of surgery, vaccines, and medicine. Now, ear infections and flea treatment can cost about $100, whereas dental extractions and tumor removal can cost more like $1,500, so you can see it gets super expensive. Now, these animals are more important to these folks than their own lives, Dr. Stewart has come to see. They're with them 24/7, and they can provide security and protection and, of course, offer hope. Now, their pets are a reason to not become further discouraged or to fall into alcoholism or drug addiction. It gives them someone or something to care for and put their focus on instead of their own circumstances. Now, Stewart became choked up recently when he met a man named Mike with colon cancer. Mike's dog was going blind, and he told Dr. Stewart that he would sooner have a pet vet restore his pet's eyes than cure him of cancer because his dachshund meant so much to him. I've seen them feed their pets before themselves or give their last dollar to care for their animal. 98% of the animals that Dr. Stewart sees are dogs. You would expect that. But he also sees cats, birds, and a reptile now and then. Ooh, that'd be rough to work on. I would have trouble with that. All right, I love the work, says Dr. Stewart. I do it because it is hugely rewarding to me spiritually. I'm just very fortunate to be living out my dream to be a vet in the first place. Now, while the doc admits he still has some student loans that need to be paid, he's not worried about that. He has a passion for what he's doing, and that is what drives him. What is driving you? Do you still have a passion? I've thought about this a lot lately. Have you lost your passion or your dream? Now, after hearing this story, I feel so grateful for a place to live, a dinner table to sit at, food to eat. I could go on and on. These are the things that we are in difficult times, for sure, but I want to remind you, if you're watching this, how blessed you really are. That's not to say we don't have challenges or that we're not facing some hard times right now. We are. But being grateful is where it all starts, the ball rolling in the right direction. This is just a reminder that we all have gifts and talents and dreams, and if you have lost yours, maybe you need the encouragement to find it again or to create a new one. To have a dream, a project, ambition, it's called hope, and that is something every human needs. It's powerful. It's a driving force. There are a lot of people right now that need our help, and that is a way to feel purposeful in this time. Maybe help an elderly neighbor with some groceries or lend a hand or some resources that you may have. Now, for the homeless that Dr. Stewart met, their pets are what are giving them hope, and that is why the work he does is helping so many people. I would like to encourage you to find your passion again. If you happen to be stuck at home right now, this is an excellent time to read and research some things that maybe you'd like to try or have thought about, maybe some craft projects or an online course. Spring is almost here, and that gives us all hope. So start something new. Go ahead. You can do it. I believe in you, and that is my Positively Kelly for today.